2025. Good morning. With just 12 days to go before Guyanese head to the polls, the election season is heating up. The governing PPPC has now unveiled its manifesto. The elections body is tightening security in sensitive border areas, and controversy continues to swirl around candidates from the Mohamed-backed party facing the weight of U.S. sanctions. The PPPC manifesto is out, and it's a massive 65-page document. The governing party says the next 5 years will deliver nothing short of the most ambitious transformation in Guyana's history, from oil and gas to agriculture, healthcare, housing, infrastructure, and education. The plan is wide-ranging. Among the highlights, doubling the Because We Care crash grant to $100,000 per child, plus a new $100,000 transportation grant, continued fuel and utility subsidies, and steady increases in old age pensions. And mining, the PPP promises to open more lands for small miners, resuscitate bauxite operations in Berbice, and explore alumina refining. It also pledges to make Guyana the food capital of the Caribbean with over 100,000 new acres of farmland, a regional food hub, and an agri-tech complex. Big promises are also made for education: free tuition at the University of Guyana, unlimited gold scholarships, payments for up to 8 CSEC and CAPE subjects per child, and more than 100 new modern schools. Healthcare plans include 12 new hospitals, 6,000 new nurses, telemedicine in 200 hinterland communities, and a new National Ambulance Authority. In infrastructure, the PPP envisions highways, bridges, a 4-lane road to CGIA, and Guyana's first smart city, Silica City. It also pledges 40,000 new homes, a cleared housing backlog, and more secure upgraded communities. Oil and gas remain at the center, with a completed gas-to-energy project slashing electricity costs by half, expansion of local content, and strong oversight of the Natural Resource Fund. Amerindian villages, the manifesto says, will benefit from carbon credit revenues, scholarships, and new ICT hubs, while security and governance plans promise more police stations, a wider Safe City CCTV network, and faster justice through digital courts. With all this laid out, the PPP hopes to convince voters that it is the best place to lead Guyana into its 60th year of independence. But ultimately, the people will decide at the ballot box.
It is not empty rhetoric. This is a declaration of intent. It is a blueprint for development, and importantly, it is a pact with the people. This is not about song bites and one-liner. This is about actionable, achievable policies and programs, all aimed at uplifting the lives of every single Guyanese. We, in developing our strategies in the PPP, never develop strategies to appeal to tribalism and ethnicity. That is not what the plan is about. The plan is about development, advancing every sector, creating opportunities for every sector, incentivizing the system to promote growth, expand businesses, create jobs, and develop our country to its optimal. I want to say that we speak in this plan to a vision. And importantly in this plan, you will see that we have placed targets in the plan because we believe that we must have verifiable indicators. We must have indicators and targets that the people can measure our performance against. That is why we're the only party that can campaign on a track record, because when you look at the indicators, you can verify that we have delivered. We are a government of delivery.
Meanwhile, the Elections Commission is busy preparing for the big D. GECOM has assured that security measures are being put in place, particularly along the Guyana-Venezuela border, where tensions have long lingered. In District 7 and Region 1, the Guyana Defense Force and the police force will provide coverage. and arrangements are also being finalized for the disciplined forces to cast their ballots this Friday. Over 757,000 people are registered to vote across 2,790 polling stations nationwide.
But what I can tell you in District 7, there are the areas, and to answer your question also, Nazima, Mbai-Madai, Kamarang, Kaikan, Eteringbang. I believe those are the areas that are along the corridor where there have been some issues in the past. We have interacted with both the Guyana Defense Force and the Guyana Police Force. I did mention Observation Post Macapa as well as a balloting station. And for polling day, we have already engaged with the Guyana Police Force. As a matter of fact, they have provided us with some guidelines. And for polling day particularly, we are to iron out some of the arrangements that are in place. What we dealt with was immediately the arrangements for disciplined forces balloting right now. So consideration has been given to this issue. And together with the Guyana Police Force, well, the joint services, I'm quite sure they will be able to advise us because they're the security persons.
As you take into consideration Region 1, which is also...
Region 1 is also under consideration, yes.
So what? Have you been guaranteeing security assistance by the police in the army in this regard? That's what
I would say yes, we have been guaranteed security. As I said, the plans are not final. We are yet to resume our talks on this for them to tell us exactly what will be in place and what could be our expectations. But the answer is yes.
But even as preparations continue for election, controversy shadows the Mohamed-backed party. Another one of its candidates, Vishnu Panday, sources say Panday was detained and questioned at JFK Airport in New York about his connections to the Mohammed before eventually being released. When he arrived at the CGIA Monday night, he denied being questioned about the Mohammeds and that his phone was seized and checked, and rejected the suggestion that he may not be able to return to the U.S. anytime soon. The developments come as the Mohammeds themselves remain under U.S. sanctions, and the scrutiny of their party's candidates deepens heading into the polls.
What time period were you questioned? I have it on reliable source that you were questioned for about 5 hours. You were detained for about 5 hours. What time period?
That's absolutely untrue.
An hour, 2 hours?
I think about an hour, couple minutes. And that included waiting time. It was not deliberations for 1 hour plus, okay? That included waiting time. The discussion lasted for about 15 minutes, and that's what that was all.
Do you feel that you were targeted or treated unfairly?
I don't think so. I have to respect the federal and the immigration and the custom in any country, even our country. If people feel that they have to select passengers at ransom, take for example here, you're going, the security will pull you and say, look, I want you to do a check. I asked them once, I was in Jamaica, why you single out me? No, sir, that's a routine security function. And that's what I was told over there. So that's a legal and fundamental right. But I just want to leave one word. I left here on the 12th of August, and I returned on the 18th of August. That was my schedule. So there's no question of being deported from America. Here I am.
So, with big promises from the governing party, ongoing preparations for Elections Day, and scandals hanging over others in the race, the countdown to the September 1 is well and truly on its way.